Use the power of intention to take back control of your life. If you feel like you're just kind of drifting through your days, that the weeks are blending together, and that your months don't seem to amount to all that much progress, and maybe even that the years don't seem to look vastly different or much better, then something is terribly wrong. And it's time to really take charge of the situation, to not be passive, to not allow yourself to continue in the old cycle, in the old routine, to really decide and make a commitment towards improvement. And there are many ways that you can do that, but it starts with being intentional. If you don't have a clear purpose set for yourself every single day, then somebody else's purpose will be imposed upon you. Meaning, if you don't know what to do with your time, or if you don't have something to work on that's meaningful and important to you, then maybe you'll just kind of get sucked into somebody else's agenda. Maybe somebody around you, or maybe a social media platform that just wants to keep your attention so it can keep serving you ads. It could be anyone or anything that takes up your time and your focus. And if you aren't really serious about what you want, then you will very quickly start to lose your influence over your own life and your outcomes. Think about it. If you were working for somebody, if you were employed, then they're hiring you because they probably think that they're going to make money by having you work in their company, right? So they're kind of using you to help make their own dream a reality. And if you're invested and you believe that what that business is doing is great, then being an employee could be fantastic. But for many people, they have a greater purpose, a big vision for themselves, so they choose to be an entrepreneur. Maybe building their own business or working with other people, maybe even taking up a more executive role, a more important role in a startup. It's not a bad thing to help contribute to other people's dreams and their goals and ambitions, but it's making sure that it aligns with what you're trying to achieve also. Or sometimes it's about pulling back and realizing that you really have to go out and do something for yourself. This is the same in your relationships too. Do you know what you want from your friend circle? Do you know what you want in your intimate relationship? If you don't have boundaries and values and you just accept anything and anyone, then really what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of stuff that you don't want. Simply by the nature of you not having made it clear to yourself and to the people around you what you want isn't crystallized, and therefore it becomes easy to go off the rails. But using the power of intention is as simple as writing out exactly what your goals are every single day, or writing out what your game plan and agenda is for each hour of your day. Maybe some of that time is meant to be for relaxing or just enjoying yourself. And that's great too, but at least you're being intentional. You're not just drifting and falling into somebody else's agenda for you. You are doing the thing that actually makes you feel good, that makes you truly happy. And this is what creates deep fulfillment. And when you have deep fulfillment, you no longer are this dopamine fiend who just needs stimulation and needs all of these different things to take up your attention just so that you can get by and cope. You are making the shift from coping in your life, getting by and just surviving, to actually thriving, to becoming your best self. But it's the lack of clarity that really trips you up. It's what ruins your momentum. When you haven't made a clear roadmap for where you're headed, you're going to struggle. You're going to find yourself always questioning your decisions, and you're going to get decision-making fatigue because you constantly have to try to figure out what the right choice is. For example, if every single day you had to think about this decision, what am I going to eat? And your choices are literally anything, that makes it really difficult because you have to use a lot of willpower and focus to even dial in that decision. And then you might say, well, I'll just eat whatever I feel like eating. But then the question is, does that actually make you feel good? Does that keep you healthy? Is that helping you towards your big picture goals? It's all fine and great enjoying yourself and going with the flow and going with what's happening in the moment and how you feel then and there. But when you use intention and a little bit of discipline, you get something much more valuable than that. You really get to enjoy your life on a deeper level, because the essence of life is growth, and to see yourself progress is the most addictive and satisfying feeling in the world. It's why I've continued to coach clients for nearly 10 years now, having worked with over 800 people. Even after I became financially free and built my investment vehicles to be able to support my lifestyle to no longer have to work, I still continued to work because I loved it. I loved watching people get results and grow and improve their lives. It's the most satisfying feeling that I know. And that's feeling it secondhand, watching somebody else achieve and grow and break through. When you do it in your own life, it's incredible what it does to your level of happiness. The quality of your overall life and your performance just continues to improve, and it's an upward spiral. It's a winner effect. And it can be as simple as making your bed in the morning, doing 30 push-ups, going for a 5 or 10 minute run, meditating for a few minutes, just this basic, simple stuff, reading a quality book that actually helps you expand and grow your mindset. Any little things that you can add up to give yourself momentum to really help you become the type of person that you want to be. And any skill that you want to build, anything that you want to be world class at or very good at, simply add it into that daily intention routine so that it's happening consistently, so you are immersed in it and it becomes part of who you are. Think about it. If you smoke a cigarette every day, you become a smoker. If you work out every day, or if you play the guitar every day, right? What do you become? Well, you become a guitarist. You know how to play the guitar or the piano or whatever you decide. So anything that you keep applying your attention to and being intentional with is going to become part of your identity. And really, it gives you confidence, strength, depth. It's like leveling up your own personality. You can work on your charisma, you can work on your public speaking, anything that you want to see improve in yourself, it's all there and available just behind the wall of you really making a decision to say, I'm going to pursue this and I will be intentional and I'm going to stay on track. And if you want help making sure that you stay on that track, if you want somebody who has all this experience, has worked with hundreds of people already and helped them achieve really building their dream life, creating the results that you really want to see quicker, faster, more efficiently, I invite you to jump on a one-on-one call with me. Go to erafael.com, link is in the description, and over there you can book yourself a session with me. Talk, see if we're a good fit, and if so, I'll be coaching you, holding you accountable every week, supporting you throughout the week, making sure that you're really at your very best. As always, I hope that this has been helpful to you, that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.